All right, we're gonna try one more, just a quick run. Just a quick goods run. Try to build up a little bit more money. I got a sweet little route that will give me about a third profit. Maybe it doesn't quite add up to that, but pretty close to that. So I keep forgetting that these elevators are improved times wise. So as it goes with Stars to Descend, this is either going to be, well, the biggest risks are just crap happening, you know, so, and then I can potentially lose my ship, lose the cargo, lose whatever, because of whatever nonsense. Getting disconnected, getting falling through something. I mean, that has happened to me plenty. I try not even to use their elevators anymore if I can help it, because the amount of times I've fallen through them has been ridiculous. Reminds me, I think I took off my helmet. Oh, okay, good, it's on. You know. Oh, interesting. The last few times I've come, the ramp's been down, but not this time, eh? So it should be fully repaired and fully fueled, because the last time I played, the wind blew my ship away as soon as I got out of it. Very random. I wish I'd been recording then, but I was not. So I had to just claim it, which did not work. Oh, well, I mean, it worked, but it basically gave me a new ship. Yep, new ship. My friend left a can of soda on my floor, and the can of soda is gone. Disappointing. I wanted to keep that can of soda here as long as I could. The game just isn't in a stage to be able to do that, though, because, I mean, I lose ships more to, like, game error than I do even with pilot error. And I've lost plenty of ships to pilot error.
You are clear to launch.
Whether it's flying into the station, flying into the mountain, or the hillside, into a moon, asteroid. Done that a few times, you know, enough for it to be a thing. But game error is the biggest culprit in losing stuff in this game. I lost all the stuff that I got from the Luminaria and all my other unlocked gear, all the like moneyed gear, just trying to dock at Port Olisar. You know, I docked on Port Olisar, and then I got out of my ship and I'd forgot to put my helmet on, but I got my helmet on, but like that wasn't enough for the game. It's like, nope, your helmet's on, you're breathing air, but you're unconscious. Sorry, sucker. And then
Thank you. And please visit again.
and then nobody could do anything to help me out. Like, I was like, you're stuck, you know. So I was unconscious, and you know, I got some good Samaritan to come and help me, and you know, he tried using the med gun. Med gun wouldn't work on him. Yeah, good Samaritan was Captain Axel Genesis, but he couldn't do that. He tried to bring over his he had a Cutlass Red, and then the Port Authority shot him down for trying to help me, which is another thing, man. Like I get it to some degree. Why is it not a ticket? Like, that you're like parked on the port like incorrectly. Like, it should just be like, hey, your ship's impounded, now you have a fee, you know, because you're misparked, you know. But it's just like, no, you're on the landing pad you shouldn't be on, so we're just gonna blow you away. I mean, it's a video game, so you just wake up in jail or whatever. Sometimes you don't even do that. But I mean, just conceptually, like, essentially what you're saying is, like, if you park illegally, the consequence is the death penalty. Like, they could just blow you away, no problems, you know. And it's like, is that the message we want to send? Is that the reasonable criteria to deal with this issue? Doesn't seem like it, you know. And so yeah, so he got blown away and wound up in prison. And so I logged off, and I was like, oh well, I was parked, so it should be fine. You know, it should just store all my stuff. And it's like, nope, your ship was destroyed. You know, even though it was in the appropriate parking spot and was parked correctly. So I had nothing except for the stuff on my back, and a little bit of money. My buddy loaned me a little bit so we could do a run, or do a goods run. So increased some money there, and so I'm just trying to build it up. And I hardly ever play this game. I mean, because I know it's like it's still a work in progress, and you know, I really only enjoy it for the most part when I'm playing with other people. You know, I don't see. I mean, maybe we'll see what the end game's like, but like I don't know. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do in this game. Like I know you can mine and things like that, which are fun. You know, like shooting stuff's fun too. Like I mean, I suppose I'd do that. I'm not much of a PvP player though, so that was a nice flip. Like I stopped just right. So can't imagine doing a lot of PvP unless I'm just like screwing around with people. So I don't really know. You know, mining again, it's like I'll go mining if my buddies are going mining, you know, but I'm not like not jumping out of my seat to want to go mine myself. I do think some of the scenery, the exploration, you know, is interesting to me, but only if like we get like some serious like good AI generated. You know, I don't know how they're planning on generating all this. I don't follow all their news. I know like all my buddies like know what they're doing with like upcoming games and all that stuff. But I have no idea, you know. But like on the generated, like, because some of the stuff could be cool. Like we found the Grath, just screwing around, and if you probably saw a little bit on the left, it looked like some kind of like buildings or something, and there were, like it's like some abandoned, like maybe like a mining like area or something like that, and it was kind of cool to fly through, you know, just get a look at it, you know, kind of flying through slow. Probably blasted a little fast now. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. How windy did it look? Last time I came here was, speaking of contracts, do I have... Total criminals neutralized 5. I've only killed 1 person since I've had this. I don't know how it came up with this number. Okay. Doesn't look particularly windy right now, but I don't know if I trust that. Okay. So that place is the goods dealer. Oh wow, that was real close. Maybe give us a little distance. I don't like how tilted I am. Okay. All right. This time we're at least loaded in. The video's running, so we will see if I get screwed again. Wow. Yeah, it's the last time I got out of my ship. So the physics they need to work on. I mean, obviously, although it's... So my ship here really seems to struggle when I open my loading gate. If the floor is not immaculately even, yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. All right, we'll try the elevator. I got anxiety about using the elevator. I've had at least 2 accidents on this elevator so far. Okay. Okay. All right, good. I can get back on my ship. Or at least it's not super windy. Like last time, yeah, it was obviously windy. I guess if I realized that this wind can blow away my, I don't know, 1,000,000-ton spaceship, you know, I wouldn't have parked. But, you know, couldn't blow me over. All right, so we got our Corsair. We are going to load in stims. And we're going to purchase the max amount. All right. And now we just go head back to Port Tressler, where we can get the best price. So it's a nice little run. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's probably people that know things better. I probably need a ship that's got more cargo space. I mean, this one's definitely decent. But I think I used to have Freelancer before. I think the Freelancer had a bigger cargo space. I'm not positive. Or no, mine definitely didn't, because I had the Freelance Miss, which I liked, you know, when we had it for free. That's why I upgraded it to it, from the Cutlass Black, which I also really like the Cutlass Black, although I want a Cutlass Blue so I can throw down those police sirens. But I definitely had some buyer's regret on the Freelancer, upgrading to the Freelancer after I upgraded to it. I don't know, like I had enjoyed flying it before, and it is a sturdier ship than the Cutlass. Like I could go and do some runs much easier with the Freelancer, but I had like a boatload of missiles on it, which really kind of helped solve the issue, or like put me in a spot to be able to really deal with conflicts, and it was a bit more sturdy. The Cutlass, you know, had decent weaponry, but it didn't have as good shields as the Freelancer. So, and I'm a brute force guy, you know, not always, but especially in video games. Like sometimes it's nice just to throw down some brute force. And you are probably unlikely to do that with the Cutlass. You also need to be a good pilot, I think, to get by. Not Microtech. I want Port Tressler. Well, it's fine. We'll go to Microtech. And we'll... Whoa, 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 whoa. Yikes. That was... It's much harder to do dogfighting in this thing, though. It's well beyond the dogfighting capability now. It does have torpedoes, though, or missiles. So that's really what caught me by, because with a pirate, with this thing, And he was super easy because I just mislocked him and blew him up real quick. But it was real tough following him with the ship. My ship was constantly complaining about torque imbalance. I didn't have anybody running with me to run turrets. That might have helped some. Although the turrets are on the side, I don't know how well they defend your rear end. I am of the suspicion that the rear of the Cutlass is going to be a weak position. Not that that's not the case with, I guess, a lot of things, but... Alright, let's find that port Tressler. We're almost there. Alright. It's a moment of truth. Suppose we could get ambushed by somebody. I'm not super worried about it unless there's something huge, because most fighters are not going to do that much. Oh. Did we make it to Port Tressler? It always freaks me out going through with the quantum jump into things because it's like it's so abrupt and the thing gets so big in your screen so quick. It feels like you're just gonna careen right into it. Oh wow, I'm already here. Okay. Let's radio in. I still, you guys need to change the ports to be out of your friends list. Make a new category. It's making a lot of assumptions here. Maybe we're not friends. Maybe I'm a pirate. Maybe that guy on the other side of that radio, slept with my wife. It's very presumptuous to assume that we're friends. Always with Port Tressler, you're coming out on the wrong side. Alright, time to slow my roll. Last time I docked with my buddies, some guy flew right into the side of our ship as we were coming in, or right into the side of our hangar. Right when I was coming in. I saw it right in the corner of my eye. It's pretty funny. I don't know why he did. I mean, I've certainly seen it happen. I've certainly flown into the side of a port before. All right, last time I thought I flew in far enough to open my ramp. That was not true. One of these days, well, I'd like the back end, but I just don't think that that's going to be realistic. Just curious, could I rotate around? I might be able to, but that's probably dumb.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay. Power off. I have had many janky landings in this thing so far. My ship just loses its mind. I really like that the planets, they have the ability to call ships. Or like restore ships just inside the hangar. I really would like them to do that for all the ports too, because I'd like to be able just to store my ship as soon as I get out instead of having to go through and back down here
Welcome to the ASOP
with all the
vehicle retrieval
untrustworthy folk out there. Okay,
systems. Please visit us again.
that's good. Now we'll just now we can just sell our goods. I'll remove my helmet. Hopefully I'll remember to put it back on later. Because I'm not actually that thirsty right now to warrant buying a drink. Probably do it next time. Alright, Galleria.
Ready to shift your perspective from the ordinary to the extraordinary.
Okay, we got the Drake Corsair. We're going to sell. Oh, we got Drake. Oh, I can sell stuff from my inventory. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, stems. Okay, sell. Okay, and then sell. All right. Maybe I can't sell them yet. You can only sell so much at a time. All right. Well, I'll log out and come back. I've got how much? 560 units. So 386. So yeah, so I'll get about another 15. So, you know, I started with 1500 roughly, and I'll make about 21 profit, or 21 total. So it's not bad. Be nice if I could sell more at a time, but apparently I can't. Last time I must have dinked around long enough that I was able to resell the rest while I was still on. But interesting. All right, just doing a quick run before I gotta just do some other crap.